So here we go again. Back into it. Do we wanna let's do 100 it. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Dogma, you're gonna be leaping because they told you a section, but you're gonna have to look for it later. Because then,
Okay.
you know how Pei is. She's not gonna just tell you things. Just like find it yourself, and then you'll be merry and good. At least you think you will. She says it's for your own good, but it's really whose good is it for? Alright, moving on to Saints. So, the old wizard is walking, and you guys are talking. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Oop. Okay. So, you guys are going to see the caravan of gypsies go by, but this time they're not going to engage you. Like, they're just going to keep walking. Their objective is to get to town, because they want to get to town.
Well, I'm just curious.
So, what's the wizard's comment? Curious about what?
Does the wizard have rations with him?
Okay. Yes.
Alright.
Let's roll a d9. So he only has 4 rations. He doesn't have as many as you guys.
Well.
It's good enough.
We stacked up on.
It's like, yes,
on rations.
no, because he's like the walking and talking. It's like, I don't really carry much. You know, I just nomadic life, just not really settling down anywhere. So he's walking, and he says, so he's like leading you on, and he's doing weird things, like he's checking rocks, and he's just picking up random objects off the ground, like he's got a stick that he's dragging along and playing with. Like, on the road again. I remember maybe how long ago was it? Maybe a few hundred years, maybe, when I was younger. I used to enjoy just traveling these roads, but now they're so full of darkness. So many dark things along the roads.
Why are we actually traveling east? Not. I think.
Well,
it was,
I mean,
west.
Wait,
And
where
not
are we?
southeast.
Where were you heading again?
Bladed spires.
It's like, yes, the bladed spires. Yes, it's easier to go through the desert region and descend to the south than it is to go straight to it. Because the only road besides this one is through the Heart of Fury, a very dark place. Very dark area. I wouldn't want to travel there willingly.
Well, I'll eventually might have to go there.
And so he's like, oh, Pisha, I'll get you there eventually. I may be old, but I will get you where you need to go. So traveling, and still no encounters. You're just pretty much, he's leading you on an adventure that's not going to have you encountering anything. So you approach basically it's a, let's see, describe the description of the desert. Desert looks pretty, like, it's not as unforgiving. It actually looks majestic. It's like, sand dunes, and this place used to be such a nice place. I do hope this whole darkness thing goes away. Or at least we do something about it. I don't know, whichever one of those.
Hope we do.
Okay. Let's hope we end the darkness.
Oh,
Okay, so you're traveling. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So it's also been silent? Yeah, Wilson's been silent. She's been kind of, she taps you with one of her talons, kind of sideways. It's like, this guy is weird.
I know.
Okay. It's like, I may be old, you young snappers, but I can hear you. I'm not that weird. I'm just old. Now hurry along.
Well, it's probably the combination.
So it's like, yes, I guess I can be a little crotchety, but at least I'm guiding you where you need to go. Now stop complaining. So you start, now the landscape basically changes. As you're walking across the desert, it goes from sand to rock, and then from rock to snow.
Ooh.
So, let's see, deep snow, not so deep snow. So it's easily walkable. It's like, it's packed snow. There's a crunch, but there's not a lot of you sinking into it. Okay, so you're traveling, and if anybody needs to know where we are, there we are. Okay, so traveling. What do we got? And encounter. So you're traveling a little, like you're gonna be like right about there, and then he's gonna like hold up a hand. It's like, wait.
Friendly enemy.
So it's like, so you see him immediately like get to the ground and cover himself in snow. So are you gonna follow suit?
I might just follow suit, yeah.
Okay, so you all just hit the ground and you all just you go into like a camouflage state. So he's whispering, it's like, don't move. Don't make a noise. Let it pass.
What is it?
And you see a pack of these guys.
Are those?
Okay. So stop, and he looks at you, he's like, stop asking questions. So, let's see. So they're like, you can tell they are searching the area for you. Like, some of them have clubs, some of them have, massive, like, spiked objects. But you can see that they're searching the area for you. Let's see, and they're getting dangerously close to you, so, let's see. So, Arrow keeps his cover, Sanes, you have to D100, and then also keeps her cover.
Well,
You're not, it's like, at this time, it's kind of, your cover is a little blown. So it's point blank. So Sanes, how do you accidentally blow your cover?
Achoo!
Okay.
I wouldn't even know because I have perma-stealth.
Yeah, you have perma stealth. That doesn't mean they can't like
No,
see you.
Well,
Headache.
probably something shiny of my armor not being covered up good enough or something.
Yeah. So immediately this like this thing lets out a groan, and then the rest just start going this way. Like it is pointing at you, and it's like it's looking like they're like it's just stepping on top of Arrow. And it's like a deep gravelly voice. It's like you dragon, get 2 feet. So are you gonna move, or are you just gonna disobey?
Gonna get up.
Okay, so do you get up slowly, or do you just like immediately spring up?
Slowly.
So Arrow's not having it. He's gonna try a surprise attack. Let's see, not fatal. So let's see, is it crippling? Yes. So he immediately like. You see Arrow springs out of the snow, and he, like, materializes a frost blade out of his hand and cuts into one of their legs. So that one falls back, and that one hits the ground. And it's like, well, don't just stand there, boy, fight! Don't just stand there, boy, fight.
I'll just take out my bow and arrow, shoot one.
Okay, so also is going to attack the one on the other side, which means she's going to spring with the assassin strike. She misses. She has one more attempt. Still misses. So this thing is not immune to stealth. So, and that was a counterattack, actually.
Oh,
So
no.
what was Oso's armor type again?
I don't know anymore.
Okay. Well, time to go look. Her armor type was... I think it was heavy. I don't know. I guess I'll have to re-roll it and this time remember it. So, yep, heavy. So, her under armor class is she doesn't have under armor. Her skin is her armor. I'm going to slam him with impact. So, yeah, that's like... So she's like knocked aside. And yeah, she's knocked away. Like she's knocked spinning that way. So Saiyans, you're up.
I'm just gonna try and shoot them.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. So is it fatal?
Apparently
Okay,
it is.
so you immediately see that, and you'd see that there's an opening because you have to swing a club around to hit her and knock her aside. But as soon as you do, you take him in the side of the head with an arrow. And that's it. He just flops to the ground. Okay, you have one more shot. Okay, it's a hit. It's fatal, not fatal, so it's crippling. So how is it crippling?
Probably.
Are you still just aiming for the head?
No, I'm shooting at the kneecap.
Okay, so you're taking his kneecap out to just cripple
He
him.
can't move.
So, no, that's not enough to cripple him so he can't move. It's just for now he's disoriented, he's stunned. Like from the pain of being shot in the kneecap. Okay. So Arrow's opinion? I was like, well, that could have gone better as he's fighting the down giant. So, old crotchety man. Alright, so 7, are you still trailing? Let me move us back to the other one. You're still trailing us, I assume. Did we lose 0 again?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
I'm here.
Okay, well. So you're still tailing us.
Yep.
Okay, so are you like doing anything besides just tailing us? Are you contemplating or anything?
Well, I mean, there's not much to contemplate.
I mean, you're going up a mountain ridge. There's not much to contemplate. What are you talking about? There's plenty to contemplate. Like all the little thoughts, like, I wonder what I'm gonna do when I get there.
Well, it's gonna be an all-out slaughter, right?
Yeah.
First, I'm
Like,
gonna
man,
eat.
so you've gone over a lot of these scenarios already. So you're just walking in silence.
Yeah.
So are you leading or are they leading?
We're just going.
No, I meant like, so you're all just moving in a pack, not really. No one's really
Yeah.
leading or following.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and they're like, well, for one, they're not used to being out, like, because remember, 2 of them you just recently converted, and the one extra is the new one. So, I mean, that one's kind of a stat. Like, she's looking at all the things. It's the quiet one, really. She's like, although she's trying to hide it, she's very excited that she's out here.
Does she even have excitement?
Yeah, you left enough human-minded tact to have excitement. Like, you didn't want them with mindless machines. You wanted them with some sort of emotion and some sort of thought. Because you needed to, it's like, because if you wanted to make mindless slaves, you would have done so. But I mean, that's in a way you're also doing it in contrast to the enemy, which is you have an army that can think. You don't have an army that's just mindless killing machines.
Makes it easier to adapt, does it not?
Yeah, that was your reasoning. You didn't do it because of some sort of chivalry. You did it because that makes them stronger foes. Okay, so
Not lagging behind, I hope.
yeah, so you're gonna tail us, Annabelle. What are we doing? We're just still moving forward.
Yep.
Okay, encounter. Yes, again, because
All
stuff.
the encounters.
D3.
Which one of us?
No, it's Annabelle. This one's hostile. Great.
Fucking A.
Okay, so 0. Just keep behind us, because this might be in. Let's see. Let's check which party is it gonna be near. It's gonna be near us, obviously.
Does it talk first?
D100. Does it? Yes, it does. So it's gonna be the one that gets the first talk. So you're just walking along and you start hearing voices. Like, because we're almost there. I mean, we're almost left the desert. So you start hearing voices like, "You killed our kin, betrayers."
Fuck you!
Is that what you? Is that what Annabelle? Do you respond to any of that?
I ask where at if he can hear the whispering too.
Okay, can I? It's like, yes, whisper, not good.
Who are you?
Okay. And so, like, you guys are just what? D100. Let's see if let's see. I'm aware. What about you? Are you aware? So you're not aware. So you don't know where it's gonna come from. So what you see is on top of one of the cliffs. You see a couple figures. They look kind of familiar. I think you remember. I wonder if you guys remember these guys.
Yeah, those were bandits, weren't they?
No, they're not bandits. They're
Cultists.
cultists. Yeah, even Sains remembers it better. And so one of them's like the front one shaking their head. It's like, you know, you've caused us a lot of trouble, killing off our kin, making sure our plan in your safe haven failed. You've been such a thorn in my ass.
Huh. How did you learn that name? That name's new.
That's like, which name are you referring to?
Safe haven.
Okay. It's like, and so he kind of does the smile. It's like, I may have said too much.
Maybe.
It's like, it doesn't matter now. You're probably not going to live through this adventure.
This ain't a chance.
That's like,
not
and so
me.
he shakes his head. It's like, no, it is not us that will punish you.
I fire my wrist crossbow at his face.
D100. Can you even hit him from this range? No, you fire it, but it fell short.
Could you
So
come
and
closer?
he's got like he's got an evil smirk. It's like, oh, we will see each other again in time, but not now. I just wanted to see the face of our new enemy. And so like the three cultists, they just turn around, they start walking the other way. And then they're gone because they're on a high cliff. No, it's like, and so whereas ill tidings, not good. Must be prepared.
Yes.
So do I? Yeah. So I just point and we just keep going. Well, I'm pointing for us to keep going.
Yeah, okay, we go.
Okay, so we're moving onwards more north.
Moving on now.
So, and so your opinion is, so like your Dr. Seven, your pawns are talking, your thralls are talking to you. It's like, so what do you think? Think that's an enemy worth fighting, or you think it's just he's got his head up his ass?
Probably both.
Okay. And it's like, good point. Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't it be both?
Exactly. They always have their heads up their asses.
Okay. Well, then we can do that literally, you know. For grim amusement, I
try.
guess. I mean, there's not much amusement around here.
Yeah, we'll try it on the next one.
Okay. Like, fair enough. So, you keep walking. You finally, you know, the land starts to give way to wetness and swamp. So now you're within the swamp threshold.
Squirtle's domain.
Counter, yes. So I don't know about his domain. It's just his home, but... So, D100, let's see if you're near your objective or if you're too far away still. You're still too far away, so what you're going to encounter is these swamp inhabitants. D3. See what type of hostiles we're... Let's see if we're actually looking at, so, the friendly.
Ha! Lucky us.
Why can't we be friends?
Okay. So what you see...
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Okay.
Follow bush, let's do that.
So I don't know if you remember this person. Either. You're meeting a lot of people you once met.
That guy.
It's like, you won't find anything... No, it's like a weird old man. Like, you won't find anything this way. At least nothing you would want.
Wait a minute, didn't we try and kill you at some point?
It's like, yes,
No.
you did. Let's just say you didn't succeed. And that you, I should probably thank you for freeing me from darkness. For what good it is.
Oh, that's useful. Sir, you said this wasn't the correct direction.
It's like, no, this is not the correct direction. Not unless you're willing to court with death and destruction, that is.
I'm willing to do that, but I would prefer not to.
Okay, so... It's like, might as well. Well... The darkness has fully taken over this place. Most of the wildlife around here just kills anything that's not already controlled. So, it's like, I take it your large friend wants to free his people, am I right?
Correct.
Well, he might not have the chance. I mean, many of them are very aggressive. Unless you're some sort of saint, or you can purge their minds of darkness, I don't know if you can help them.
I may be able to purge minds of darkness.
It's like, well, here's hoping. The more we always need more saviors in this land. And so he's kind of shaking his head. It's like, but who gives a damn about the swamps? I mean, really, many people just overlook this land. They think it's just some sort of watered-down hellhole.
It is. Well, I'm not going to deny that, but it can be useful.
Okay. It's like, and he kind of gives a smirk. It's like, yes, but I mean, at what cost? I mean, it's always a cost measurement. Is it always too much effort? It's like, oh, but we chose this life. I mean, the swamp is our home, I guess.
Yes.
It's like, just be cautious around here.
Noted.
So he steps behind a tree and then he doesn't come out. Like, he doesn't come out the other side.
It'd be funny if he was just hiding behind the tree.
Well, D100 is he check if he's actually behind the tree. So he's hiding behind the tree. It's like, oh. He's like, well, I guess that trick didn't work. I'll be on my way. And he starts walking away.
I rolled for this. No! The meal is gone. Shit.
And so, the tougher one, the psychotic one kind of taps you. It's like, it's good that you didn't eat that one. I could smell that wasn't exactly right. Something was off with him.
Didn't have to eat it. Could have just killed it.
It's like, very true. But, that would also mean breaking our cover. I mean, we have to walk by our friends up there.
Well, there's a lot of trees around.
It's like, chances.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we move back to Dogma in the city.
Yay!
Back to Dogma. Alright, so you are now analyzing, you're basically looking through the library.
Yeah.
Trying to find the runes that you're looking for.
These are not the runes you're looking for.
So, and Dias is helping you out. I guess he feels kind of responsible for everything.
Kind.
So, and she's as you both are looking, she's talking to you. It's like, you're not mad, are you?
Well, I just went through extreme pain. Like normal. You get used to it.
It's like, alright, yes, I may have rushed the process a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I'm still alive, so at least something went as planned.
It's like, which is why I'm helping you find the right book, if it's even in here. So, D100, let's see if you can actually find the right book. Nope. Well, she can, so you're looking, there's a lot of books. I mean, this is a good one-story bookshelf. This is a big bookshelf. And you're looking through a multitude of very tiny books.
Yay.
And Diusa pulls out a book and she's showing it to you.
Okay.
So D100, let's see if you can. Okay, so what you see is that on the front cover it looks like a paw print. Not so much a paw print, but more of a claw print.
Okay.
And it's the color is golden.
Ooh.
And you can see can you read the letters underneath it though?
Can I? No.
No, you can't read it, so... It's like, I'm pretty so... Diusa's like, I'm not even sure if this is what you're looking for, but it seemed like it fit. Like, this is the right book. Let's see, you have to try and do a D100 to see if you actually sense that it's the book you're looking for. Because you're a paladin. Okay, so you don't think it's the right book either. So you're not sure. So, I mean, it's like she's leaving it down to you. Do you want to take this book with you, or do you want to just keep looking?
I'll keep it with me, in case.
So, and Pei is like, good, you found what you were looking for. Now get out.
Really? I can't read it in here?
Okay, so, and then, like, she starts pushing you, like, you feel yourself literally getting forced out of the place.
Wow. What about all these other fucking creatures in there? What the...
It's like, have a nice day, and then the door slams. No, they're outside.
Oh.
And so, all the shamans look up and look at you, and then they go back to scrying again. It's like, huh? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, well, that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't go to pay for advice. You can be kind of antisocial.
Kinda.
Okay, very antisocial.
Oh, well, I guess I got what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So,
At least that's what she says.
It's closer than I...
Okay. So what are you gonna do now? I mean,
Guess I will... I don't know. See if I find Mr. You Can't Leave guy.
oh, you mean Troik, right?
Yeah.
So do 100.
100.
See if
No.
you have an inkling. So you don't have an inkling. What about Diusa? Nope. You guys. So what about? Okay. So this is where Limus kicks in. It's like if you're. So he's like you're just idling. It's like, huh? Where could Troik be? Because you've been searching for. Do a D6.
6.
So you wanted to look for Troik to try to leave. So you were walking around for at least 25 minutes. And then it's like you pretty much ended up back where you started. It's like, where the hell is he?
Gone.
So, and Lima says, if you're looking for Troik, you should try housing. So he's an elf in a tree, and he's like carving something out of wood.
Okay. He's in the housing?
And it's like, last I checked.
Well, thank you for the tip. I will check.
It's really because I'm getting tired of seeing your face around here. So off you go.
Wait, what?
Okay, so that's it's like it was a joke. Just move along.
Okay, I guess.
Okay,
I'll
so
move.
and he's got like a real dry sense of humor. Just he's a very serious person.
Noticed.
Okay, so you're gonna move on to housing.
Yep.
Okay, so housing is here. You're gonna be outside because it's like a building.
Oh. Okay.
So you gotta knock. D100.
Okay.
Let's see if you actually.
D100.
Okay,
Nope.
so you knock
Okay.
and you knock, but you get no answer. So what now? Just
I check if the door's locked.
D100. Okay, so the door is not locked. So you can just
Okay.
go in. So
I.
then
wait.
Troik is like, well, go on, get in. The door's unlocked.
Why didn't you answer?
And you see a giant spread of just things he has to do.
Oh.
It's like, well, since Annabelle's not here, I have to do her job, and her job was not easy.
Yeah, about that.
Well, there was a reason I gave Hano the task, but he's dead, so I have to take over.
I see. My condolences. Can you inform me why we can't leave the city, even though the party left?
Well, the main reason is I need as many defenders. I need some of you adventurers to remain behind. I mean, with all the rest of you gone, I mean, most of our greatest power has gone away and gone on their own little adventures. But, so he's been mulling it over. It's like, but then again, we have all these new guards, so I'm 50-50.
Well, what does it take to convince you?
Okay. Like, he kind of does a smirk. It's like $20.
Are you fucking serious?
It's like, hey, you asked.
You want me
That's
to
what'll
bribe
convince
you
me. You pay me,
to
I'll just
leave?
let you go. I won't ask any questions.
You know I can just leave this place, you know.
Yes, true, but do you want my trust in the matter or not? Do you want me to spread the word that you've gone AWOL?
God fucking AWOL for that bribing you. Are you fucking mad?
It's like, it's $20. I'm not asking for, like, all of your money.
It's what I used to repair my fucking arm after Ventures trying to rescue this
Like,
fucking...
and then he just rolls his eyes like, fine. I'll just go.
You know. Jesus.
Okay. And so you hear him grumbling. It's like $20.
Fuck off. I should
Okay.
get fucking paid $20.
Okay. So it's like, yeah, get out of my office.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
What's and what's Dayusa? And so Dayusa is like, that went well.
Swimmingly, yeah, I know.
Okay. So where do you plan to go? Remember, there are
Yes.
3 objectives you could either go on. You can go with Annabelle, try and catch up to her, because she's already traveling way to the north. You could try to catch up to Sains in his adventure, or you could try to go with Grimmaul on his bounty hunt.
Okay. Annabelle's going far to the north for what?
She's going to the swamp to try and save Squirtle's people from darkness.
Okay.
And,
Sounds like a job I can help with.
Okay. So you're going to need rations before you leave, though, because, again, it's a long way. What was the ration price today again?
1.
1?
1.
Yeah.
1.
What? Oh no!
Okay,
Thank me
so
later.
so stock up while you can. So, now's a good time to stock up.
I would like 300 rations.
So that's 7 and 8. That's 15 favor. Ah, that's a chump change. 15 favor for so minus your favor, and I'll give you
used
rations.
the $20 that he was going to take to buy rations.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He used the $20 that he was going to take to buy rations. So there you go. So now you have rations. Now I'll move you to the world map. Okay. Are you going to do anything else in town before you decide to go?
I get my arm is repaired. I have the book, which I can read on the way, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
And Dayusa's like, oh, don't be too hard on Troik. I mean, look at this. She's got kind of that pity look on her face. It's like, I mean, look at what he's got to do now. I mean, Annabelle abandoned her job, and now he just has to do her job, and that job is not easy.
Well, that does not include me bribing him, I'm afraid.
Yeah. It's like he was joking. He would have just let you go anyway.
I doubt that.
Okay. It's like, this is Troik we're talking about. I mean, when does he ever care about money?
Well, people change.
Okay.
Get it,
It's
money?
like, and she just laughs. It's like, not Troik. Troik remains the same, where everything else changes. He's like a relic.
I guess so. We better get moving.
Alright.
Born a grizzled
So, and it's like, so he leans out the door before you guys leave. Oh, by the way, I was joking about the money. I didn't really care.
Well, be more
Just
obvious
so you
next
know. And then he just closes the door again.
Bastard.
That's what they all say.
Okay. So, now we're going to the world map, and we're going back to... Let me get you centered again. Or at least, you don't have to actually look. I have the new technique. Technique. So I can just do this. Whoop. And we're all aligned. And then you just follow the path of least
Not
resistance.
really.
What do you mean you're
I'm
not?
there.
Oh yeah, because...
Oh, now I am.
Yeah, quit freaking me out. There we go.
Oh,
Alright, so now you're in the world, so you're just going to start traveling north. Roll a D100. See if you get encounters.
Okay,
So,
you wanna...
you encounter anything, yes. D2, do a D3. Okay. Okay, so it's friendly. So
Just everything. Everything loves us.
well, you're
Yeah,
not
you
encountering
guys.
a lot of hostiles. That's good news. So you also encounter the gypsy caravan on the way in. So
Damn, gypsies.
it's like then they're just ignoring you. They have an objective. But some of them are looking at you and like you can see like they're nodding their heads as they go by.
Yes, I nod as well.
Okay. So and it's not like it's men, women, and children and caravans of goods. It's nothing really big.
Are they heading for the city?
Yes, last time I checked, but they're not like they're in a hurried pace, but they're going at a pace where it's like we're exhausted. Just we're hurrying as fast as we can, but we don't have a lot of energy.
Do you need any rations?
Okay. No, they're fine.
Okay.
So they're just gonna move on. So you're just being helpful all the time. You ask them and they say no, thank you. Just,
Yeah, that's good.
it's like and Deus is like, oh, how nice of you. We have
before
limited
we-
rations and you're willing to part with them.
Yeah. But before we completely leave outside, I yell, "I knew you a blacksmith."
Okay. And one of them raises their hands.
Well, you got a job ahead of you if you reach the city.
So, and this is like, and you can see the happiness on his expression, and then he just turns around and he goes back to where the caravan was.
Aww.
Okay, so, moving on. So you're moving. D100.
200.
Are you still encounters? D3.
D3.
Okay, this is random, which means let's see the degree of destruction. So it's not. It's gonna be something big. So you're almost, let's see, do a D2. What zone are you in when this happens? You're in the swamp, like you're near the swamp, so that means is it gonna be near us as well? No, it's gonna be, so we've moved further into the swamp. And you're like you're just started getting to it, and that's when you get the encounter. So, D100, let's see if you hear anything. Do you hear anything before that happens? Are you guys aware? Let's see. So you do, Diusa does not. So what do you do when you... So you're starting to hear like gurgling noises and noises that are a little bit out of tune with the standard swamp noises of birds and crickets and stuff.
I guess I instantly ready my hands.
Okay.
Runes.
So, and like, she's looking at you, it's like, wait, what's wrong? Something out there?
We are being watched.
Okay. And so, see if you're aware, like, D100, let's see if you can actually... So, Diusa's gonna be ready, you're gonna be ready, so when it does burst down, you'll be ready.
Okay.
So what you see is, like, from the swamp, a bunch of these guys just rise out of cover and aim bows. But they do it so quietly and so, they do it so quickly and so quietly, you're surprised they're even there at the time. So they let loose a volley of fire arrows. And they missed the shots were rushed and you were ready for them, so whatever damage they were going to do, missed. So, yeah, you just dodge the... Do you dodge it or you just bring up your hand to block it? What do you do?
I guess, yeah, I charge up my hand and I chop the arrows as they come.
Do a
Fly.
D100.
Okay, I guess they hit my arm.
Yeah, because they hit the armor of your. Because you have gauntlets on, so you deflect it with your gauntlets as well. And he lets out a weird cry.
That's
and
the
then
best
just
you
more
got,
goblins.
swamp fuckers.
Yeah, that's not the best they have. Is why.
Shut up.
Yeah, you shouldn't taunt the evil creatures. So you see like these squads of, you don't quite know what they are. I mean, like, you've never encountered these before.
The insult swamp
So
fuckers.
do a D5.
D5.
Hope for a low number. Hope for a low number. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
You're semi-safe. So there's a lot of these things.
Well,
They're
shit.
just they're like leaping out of trees. They're coming out from behind cover, and they're like rushing towards you. 7 D100. Do you hear all the madness behind you? No. What
No.
about your companions? So one of your companions, they cock their head and it's like, wait, did you guys hear that?
Nope.
What about us?
Okay, D100. Let's see you. So I'm not aware. Whereat does hear it. So all the party, like some of the parties are members are aware. We just have to convince you that there's something happening behind us. So we're trudging along, and then Whereat just stops, and he turns around. Then he's looking through the forest, and I don't even wait for confirmation. I just start heading the other way.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
So do I know? No, I don't notice you at all. I just walk right past you, and I don't even see it.
Do I follow because I'm confused?
Yeah. So 7, you have to go a little bit more to the right to try and avoid detection. So like your group is like, oh no, they're coming this way. We gotta go that way.
Fuck, hide!
So you're like going through the swamp as swiftly and quietly as possible. Are you going on the ground or are you going through like the trees?
The trees. We ain't gonna
Okay.
touch that
So
fucking water.
So yeah, you're moving through the trees. The canopies are pretty heavy, but I mean you can move them aside and travel through the trees easily. It's like quick, go that way.
We're gonna George of the Jungle this thing, man.
Okay.
That's how we do it.
Watch out for
And
that.
so they are firmly fixed on dogma. So they are just gonna, no preamble, they're just gonna go straight into a charge. Danny, D100, are they gonna get to you before you can do anything? Yes, so they are gonna get to you. So they're like leaping over things, they're climbing through the trees, they're just a swarm of them. Okay, they're actually not gonna, let's see, are they gonna try and surround you? No, they're going into wall. So only 4 of them can actually hit you. The rest are just going to have to throw weapons. So they have advantage because they're closer. So they're going to use some slashes, miss, and the second one's a hit. Let's see, advantage. So that's 16/9 nature. You're vulnerable to everything normally. So, and these things are like slashing in a frenzy. It's 3 attacks at a time.
No.
So that's a total of, but it's slash damage, and I think both of you have heavy armor, right? Or do you have medium armor?
I guess.
Roll your defense.
Yeah.
How is
Which I
light
could.
armor?
Diusa's got heavy armor; she'll be fine, but the nature damage might hurt her. So you have medium; you reduce it by 10%. So let me. I forgot what was the counter to. I thought nature wasn't nature. No, electricity is the counter to water. Nature's like neutral. So the counter to electricity is nature.
Hmm.
So they're just gonna do straight damage. Like the nature damage is gonna get through to her armor. That's a lot of attacks. That's like 12.
Can I parry for her?
Yeah, you can do parry.
Yeah, I will parry her.
Okay, so
I'll
and if you
parry
disarm
you.
them, it'll kill their attack.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so you can't disarm them. So one of your foes is he's gonna hold on to his weapon pretty well. But you actually no, you do. You can't counterattack him, but you can't counterattack him because you disarmed him.
Yeah.
D100, did you actually take his arm off? No. So you hit the blade and it shattered. Okay, so you have another.
Fuck us!
Okay, so same thing. It's just D100. Do another D100. So that one you cut his arm off.
Fucker!
Do a D100. Is that fatal damage? No. That's just so his arm. This one's arm is missing.
Come on.
Okay.
Tell me that
Yeah,
money.
too many parries. That's like beyond how many parries you have. Yeah, I know you were doing good, but so Diusa's gonna try to dodge out of the way, which miss. Second one is you can dodge one set of attacks, but not the other one. So she's gonna get stabbed 3 times for 27, which will take her armor off. That's not even all their attacks. I think the two on the farthest edge can do thrown. They can't throw over each other. They're like a scrambling mob. So 2 throws, one of them hits, so that means they get at least 14 pierce damage. So they're throwing they're pretty much throwing everything they can at you.
Rubble,
Yeah,
rocks.
so she's gonna get hit with. They only get the 14 is the one they take. That's like 21. So Dayus is getting hurt pretty bad. So somebody just throws a knife at her and she gets hit with it.
Which one?
The one on the far
Who
left.
gets
This one.
hit?
Only the ones in the front can attack. So when you guys are vulnerable, they throw knives.
Oh shit.
So, and then that's minus 21 to your armor dogma because you're out of. Wait a minute. That's pierce, right?
Is it?
Yeah, that's pierce. So that means your medium armor absorbs the pierce because you have defense.
Nice.
So, but the only thing you can't resist is the nature damage.
Oh.
So you just lose 7 armor. Not the 14
Good.
is nullified.
Oh.
What is Dayusa's underskin? Medium. Okay, she doesn't take the pierce either.
Oh.
So she gets a 14 health back.
Rick, just a question. Since
Yeah.
when does medium resist pierce?
Oh yeah, medium resist impact. All right. Well, thank you, Saints, for letting me add
You're
that
killing
damage
me.
back to. Yeah, you literally are killing him. But all right, he is correct. Light is the one that resists pierce, not medium. Medium resists impact. So literally, he is killing you.
I'm not.
Okay. So.
Thanst.
I'm not
Saints.
even close.
Thanks, Sans. All right. Well, actually, very much thank you. So I totally wanted to kill Danny right now. I didn't actually want to. Okay. So and he's you're all in dire situations because he's got giants to contend with.
Oh shit.
And both giants are. Let's see. Can they break it? Well, no and yes. So the one that's stunned, that got shot in the knee, he grabs the arrow and rips it out and then just throws it onto the ground.
Wait, wasn't Dogma allowed to attack back?
No, he didn't get a counterattack. Both of his disarms were,
Just normally.
yeah, normal. Because they had the first move, and he was on the defensive. So, when we get back to him, he can attack.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then that giant's going to move in, and he's going to try to beat you to death. For 22 impact damage.
That's impact.
Oh yeah, you have medium. So yeah, so he can. So you just take it on your armor, or are you taking it on your armor and pushing it back, or are you avoiding it?
I'm avoiding it.
Okay, so you just get out of the way. You can tell he's getting a little pissed. So that one's still disabled because he lost a leg. And Arrow's gonna focus on the other one. So he's just gonna use Ice Spear. He says he just basically makes a javelin out of ice. He throws it, but he gets a kink in his back at the last moment, so he misses the ice throw.
It's not good.
Ah. Yeah. I think I pulled something. And so it's like he's got like he's holding one hand to his back. It was such an epic thing too. He like had an ice spear in his hand and he had a kink and he threw it the wrong way.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow.
Saiyans, you're up.
Well, might as well try this.
Okay, try what?
I try to create the frost blades.
Okay.
Try
You
to
just
stab-
say D100. That's a D100. Then another one to see if it's So you create them, but you try and swing at him. But remember, this one's like mobile. He can still move. So you try and get him in vulnerable spots, but he's moving. He moves pretty swiftly for something so big.
Well,
Okay, you have one more attempt, I think. So he's got sub weapons called frost blades. You can materialize frost to make stabbing implements. So you have one more chance to do so, or you can try something else.
Hmm. I'm gonna try again.
Okay, so created. Is it? Can you actually hit the target? Is it fatal damage? Okay, so it is fatal. So you learn the tricks a little bit. So where you should like, where's the fatal damage happening?
I just hit him in the spot that's where the most blood comes out.
Okay, so that's like the heart. So how do you get to the heart? I mean, remember, this thing is a good 3 stories high. It's taller than you. Very taller than you.
I just jump at the height and stab one of my
Okay.
blades in it,
D100,
and
can
then
you actually
stab
jump
the other
that
one.
high? Okay,
Apparently I can.
so yeah, so you just jump that high and you just stab both blades into its heart.
I stab one in there to keep that high, and then stab the other one in its heart.
Okay. So you see, like, let's see, does the first blade do it? No. You have to keep D100ing until we see how many stabs it takes to actually stop him from moving. So, okay, so after 2 stabs, you finally, his heart stops. You feel like he stops moving, and then he just falls. Is he falling forward or back? That's a D2.
Oh no.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, it's gonna fall on you if you don't move. So D100. Nope, couldn't move out of the way in time. Does it hurt? D100.
Why would it hurt? That would be impact.
Okay, but still, D100 anyway. Like, does it... Having a giant body fall on you does hurt. I mean, there's no way around that. Percent of... it'll take half your armor off. Because even your armor can't stand that much crushing weight. So it falls on you, boom. You lose half your armor, which is 15. And are you pinned under it? No. So you just crawl out from under it. Okay. How's Oso doing? Good, but her armor got shredded. It's like and Arrow's opinion is oh wait, the battle's not over, so because there's still one more giant. So that one's dead.
Oh.
She's gonna go for a leap strike, which she misses. Well, let's try for a second one. Okay, so second one, 40 pierce damage. So your armor class is considered cloth, so I just do basic damage. So
Pierce
she
doesn't do
stabbed
it.
it, but it's still fighting back.
I don't think Pierce does anything to cloth, does it?
No, it does. You're thinking light armor. Cloth is the spell-resistant one. So unless we're counting his underskin, which is considered medium. Medium, well, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter which armor you're counting
He has
it
no
as.
armor.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which armor you're counting. It's still standard 40 damage. Because medium is resistant to impact, not to pierce.
Yeah, then it's 80 damage.
Oh yeah, it's 80 because it does more to medium armor. So it's still not enough. I mean, it's still there. So arrow through his ice spear. He still has one more attack, so he's just gonna slash at him. But he misses. He's an old man. His accuracy is not the best. It's like, I got this. So does he just like back off? So he just like he goes over here and he just sits down. It's like, give me a minute. So crazy old man. All right, so you'll have to get back to the last giant in a minute. So let's go back to what's happening in the north. Okay, who is Dr. 7? Are you going to do anything besides stay in the... Are you going to keep moving, or are you going to just...
Well, I mean, these guys look sort of interesting.
Okay, so you see the bunch of archers, and it's like... And remember, your thralls will advise you on things all the time, so they're advising, are you sure that's wise? I mean, what if that... So she's pointing at Wierd, who is still moving. It's like, what if he sees us? Well, don't you think he'll go for the archers too?
What if he doesn't see us?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, so and she's got that incredulous look. It's like, we're kind of hard to miss.
then try to be hard to miss.
Okay. And so she just rolls her eyes. It's like, fine, whatever you want to do. So.
I mean, we could just move
Yeah,
around.
they'll follow you. They're just giving advice. They'll follow whatever you do.
We're gonna do this stealthily, man. We're not just gonna run up in there and.
Okay.
Damn. Alright. Ninja-like.
So the squad's just going to sneak up on them. Let's see. They are undetected. Because you haven't entered battle throughout, so you're really just, you're above them. They're in the swamp water, so you'll have to leap down on them.
Well, they all have morphing powers.
Yep.
So. Could be a little useful. Just strangle them from the trees so their buddies don't even know.
Okay. So you're saying they should take up positions near some of them and try to ensnare them.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do so.
As quietly as possible.
So, let's see. Can they have advantage? No. So they each have to roll ensnare. 1, 2, 3. So that's a so the third one can't resist at all, but 2 of them are just getting into position. So that grabs and hold this one. So now this one's slowly being dragged into the tree line above. Okay, so they were only to say, so the rest are just there holding position. They're seeing how this first one goes, seeing how much struggle they put up.
They gonna do it any better next time they try
it's an accuracy roll. You don't know. So again, they're testing out new features. They've never actually done this in the field before against a living enemy.
True.
So in a way, they're recruits. You don't know what they're capable of.
We're gonna turn them into the masters of this little army.
Okay.
We could try that again with the other ones, I suppose. Hopefully it'll work.
Well, you're just trying to ensnare both of them. Alright, so that's 1. So it's really the professional one leads the example, like the rest are just holding back, and then as soon as they see her method, they immediately know how to do it. So they start ensnaring the rest. So do a D100. Can you kill them before they can even, like... Yes, okay, so yes, you can. Is that your order, though?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're dragging them into the trees, and they're plunging all manners of biological blades and stuff to make sure that they're dead.
As silently as possible.
Yeah. Is it silent? Yeah, so no detection.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you pretty much just grab them and drag them up real fast and then stab them.
Oh, I'm liking these
they're
things.
no longer disabled. There's still 2 more. Do they notice the others are gone? No, they're still focused on Dogma. Okay, so that's your 2 actions for them. What about you? What are you going to do?
I'm just going to sit there with them. Let's stare at the other guys.
Okay, so where at... I am still heading towards I'm still oblivious to you. I'm heading straight for the goblins. I gave away what they are against. Son of a bitch. I gotta get better with that.
The name is in the attack.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, I guess it's not a surprise then. Alright, so I am forgiven. Everyone knows what they are anyway. Okay, so... True, I mean, that is the name is in the attack. Okay, so where at... I'm going straight into a charge, and I'm going to try to bash as many of these damn things as I can. Maybe pull them off. So I have, like, super accuracy, so it doesn't matter what they are. Did we already roll their armor class?
No.
Okay, so they have light armor. 2 types of light armor. So that's standard damage. That is resistant to pierce. So I'm pretty much just... Let's see. It does over... One of the new features I added is if your damage does over their health threshold, you can actually you can roll for an insta-kill.
Oh shit.
So for me, nope. That has to just... It hits his armor, so can I send him flying? No. So... I hit him, but it takes his armor off, but it hurts him really bad. Let's see, what about dismemberment? No, I can't even dismember. Like he gets out of the way fast enough.
Shit.
So Their attention is not split, though. Whatever targets I hit are going to be the ones that are distracted, but besides that, I'm trying to kill the same one. The only reason I'm able to do this is because I have a surprise attack. I'm behind them, and they were focused on Dogma. So I'm just splattering... I'm splattering the nearest one with whatever I can. Annabelle, what are you doing?
Squirtle. Kill.
Wow.
Okay. So it just goes into a charge, like with you on its back. It doesn't like say a thing. It just goes straight into a charge.
I'm. Oh, this is awesome.
So it's gonna knock him aside.
Does it kill it?
Fatal? No, no fatal. Just it's gonna knock them all over the place. So it's gonna hit 6 of them all over the place. See, do a D2. Let's see how far he actually knocks them. Okay, so at least 5 feet. So 5 feet from where he is. So like that. So he just pinballs. He just bowling balls them. Then you see, so the one the disarmed. Let's see, does it kill the one without the arm? Yes. So he's holding his arm. He's hurt pretty bad, and then you just kind of crush him. As for the other one who lost a blade, no. So he goes flying.
Hey, Dogma, how you been?
Yeah.
Oh, just back into battle. That's all.
The usual then.
Hey,
I jump down and attack that one.
Okay. Squirtle's gonna lash out with a claw. He misses because they're still maneuverable. And you're gonna attack with a scythe. See, does he have a chance to defend though? Yeah, he can. So, although he was knocked aside, he's still gonna try to defend against you. They have 2 standard defenses, and he can block both attacks. So he stops the slash and he stops the stun. Okay, but you can't survive the 3rd slash, which will be... Their armor is medium across the board, so it takes standard damage. So you tear his armor
Wasn't
off.
it light?
Yeah, it was light.
Yeah, but either way, it's still just standard damage, because...
No,
wait, it doesn't... Wait, light? Where did we roll that?
We rolled it just a few minutes ago.
Okay. Light
Yeah, they
arm.
rolled threes. Yeah, but can't I roll for, you said that if you do more than their health.
Oh, they do have light. Okay. So, yeah, if you have more than their health, you can do an insta-kill. So that's a crit, so that does way more than the health threshold, so you have a D100 chance to insta-kill. And you failed. So you just take his armor off. Either way, it just takes his armor off, because it, although it does like a massive amount of damage, he can still survive the rollover. Because you didn't get the insta-kill.
Does this scare the crap out of them?
Does it? Yeah, so he's backing up. It's like he's trying to decide between fight or flight. Okay, so back to Dogma. Dogma, you're up.
Okay.
So things are not going well. Dayusa is in danger.
Well,
She's gonna fight to the last, but I mean she doesn't have a lot of defenses.
should start swinging my sword then.
Okay.
Oh my
I hope
armor,
I improved
sword
your
armor.
blade. Let's find out. Did I improve your blade, or did I think about improving your blade? Yes. Nearest target, I mean, it's not like you have a choice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna swing your blade?
I'm gonna watch it. No. Okay, I swing my weapon.
Weapon skill. Okay, so... I did not improve your blade, I think.
No.
Time for some editing before I decide to do that.
Danny has yet to roll initiative.
Oh, because he has one. Never mind. Your weapon skill hasn't reached 80 yet, so that is actually correct.
Okay.
Well, he hasn't
there's
rolled
my
initiative
thing.
on this plane of existence. I can see his initiative roll. Isn't he like
didn't
in the
have one
same
before.
spot? Same spot.
Wait,
Oh
what?
no.
Sort of.
Eh,
Now let's
sort
do
of.
descending. Let's try it again. Okay, so kind of same spot.
Sort of.
Okay, so you're slashing at the nearest target. Slash does. Can you do a D100? Can you split those into two? Because it's 2 attacks. So yes, you can. If you take out one, you can actually split. You're with dual wielding. You have another feature, which is you can hit 2 areas. So if you shred their armor, you can actually use your other attack to shred their whatever else.
Sounds like a good plan.
So you use your slash damage because they have light armor to shred their armor, and then you use the pierce damage to outright kill them.
And I stab him
Okay.
in the
Does he have defensive measures? Yes, I forgot about those. Which he can block both, so never mind.
Fuck off.
So although they are fighting to the death, he blocked both attacks. Okay, so you have another roll.
Okay.
Because you can't resist the second attack.
Yeah,
You can only resist
then
the first
fuck
one.
off.
Okay, so yeah, and then the second time, yes, that shreds his armor, and then he... So you just hit him until he stops moving. And remember, your other hand, the pierce damage is really your claw, so you're like, you slash him with your blade, and then you stab him with your claw. Where are you stabbing him?
Straight in this middle of his chest.
Okay, so you're like, are you ripping out his organs, or are you just putting a giant hole in his chest?
Just puncturing him.
Yeah, so you're just puncturing the organs, then you just rip your hand out.
Yeah.
So, what is the color of the blood? Let's see. So their blood color is red and yellow. It's orange. So it's a very strange color coming out of these things.
As I puncture him, I lift my arm up and try to throw his corpse at one of the others.
D100.
Yes!
So success does not demoralize them because they get out of the way.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, fuck off. Still.
So they are split between you two. Their focus is split into 2. Diusa's gonna shuffle. She's gonna shuffle away so that she's actually gonna move. I mean, let's see. Can she move to Squirtle? No, there's not enough room. There's too many bodies in the way. It doesn't matter where she goes. She's in danger wherever she is. I think maybe right there would be the least dangerous.
Guess so.
Because I mean, they have to attack you first. That's about as.
Yeah.
And maybe Squirtle. So I think and that one's without a weapon. Speaking of which, so he's not going to stick around. The one without a weapon, he sees the fight starting to turn south, and he just hauls ass. He runs away.
Can someone attack him before he runs?
You have a bow. You can get him with your sub weapon. So try. Actually, D100. Can you get him with your sub weapon before he gets away? Okay, so try it. That's a D100 for a hit and then lethal. So it's a hit, but is it lethal? It's not lethal. Is it crippling? No. So you hit him but he keeps running. Let's see. Armor shred. Yes. So you take his armor shreds off, but he's not about to stop and pick it up again. He's just gonna keep running.
Damn it.
Okay, so we were on Dogma.
Yep.
Okay, and then I guess we go back to Saints? That's what the turn order is going to?
Normally it should have been that way, so.
Okay. This turn order is weird. Okay, so Saints, you were after, right?
I was after Dogma, yeah.